Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another video. Today I'm using a mic. I hope it makes a difference. We're gonna have a brawler tier list today. So all the Trophy Road brawlers. So we start up here with Brock. And I'm just gonna go to the last one. We got Brock, Bull, Shelly, 8-Bit, Bo, Jesse, Nita, EMZ, Tick, and Dynamite, and Cole. Rare brawlers: Barley, Rosa, Boko, and El Primo. Super rare brawlers: Rico, Penny, Daryl, Carl, and Jackie. These are all the brawlers down here. Epic brawlers: B, Pam, Piper, BB, and Frank. Sprout, Jean, Max, Tara. We have Mr. P here, and Mortis. Legendary brawlers: Leon, Crow, Spike, and Sandy. By the way, now that I'm done with that, I just want to say something. There is one thing that does not belong in the slides above. Whoever can find it and comment down below what it is. Could be a picture, could be it's a picture. But there's one picture that doesn't belong. If you guys can go find it, comment down below. Whoever finds it will get a shout out next video, and we will play with them. If they want to play Brawl Stars, of course. Alright, moving on to the tier list. F tier brawlers. Brock. I hate to break it to everybody out here, but Brock is awful. He's far ranged, deals a bit of damage. His super practically never hits, and it's just bad. Then Sandy. I know it's a legendary brawler, but she's way overrated. Her super barely ever works. When she tries to go invisible, I can see her health bar half the time. And her damage it's just not good. Moving on, D tier brawlers. We got Jessie. She's okay. She deals okay damage. The reason she isn't F tier is because her super is useful, and sometimes her little energy things can be useful because they hit multiple people. Next, Carl. He's okay. His super's it's not the greatest. It's decent. And his little hammer throwing thing is okay. I wouldn't say it's great though. Moving on, Poco. He deals absolutely no damage. He's awful. His healing ability is okay, and his gadget is okay. So that's the only reason we're not giving an absolute straight F tier. Piper. I know, people are disappointed. It's an epic in the D tier. Oh my gosh. Well, Piper, she's like a Brock, just she can escape with little bombs, so that's decent. Moving on to C tier. Nita. Her super's okay. Her damage is not good, but her super's definitely pretty good. Her speed's good, and her reload's pretty good. B, I mean, she can make people pretty slow, and she's pretty good. Little stingers. Yeah, she definitely belongs in C tier, high C tier. Bo, he's overall not that good. I mean, his super, they have to walk right into it, but they can easily escape. And his shots, they take forever to reload. Mortis, this is one that is very confusing, but the reason he's in F tier, straight up F tier, is because he's okay for Brawl Ball. His super can get him some health. And, I mean, he does damage, just he's not that good. I mean, he can get killed by Piper. Unless he's very close up, but even then it's a little challenge. Jean. This man is awful. He belongs C tier because when he's playing team, let's say you have somebody that's close up with a shotgun, he can pull them towards you and you can just kill him. But, I mean, Jean isn't good, honestly. His ability is awful for solos or something. Let's say there's a bull and he pulls him in, he's dead. Jean's damage is not that good, but he's an okay player. B tier, there's a lot. Daryl, double shotgun, pretty good. Definitely belongs up here. Shelly deals crazy good damage. Her super ability is very nice. And overall, she's a good brawler. Now we have Penny. She is an A tier because her damage isn't that good. But I mean, other than that, she's pretty good, and her super is very good too. Barley, he's got low health, low damage, but his super ability is very good, and he can make the little area in like a kind of, it deals damage over time, so I mean, that's very good. Tara, I know some people are going to disagree and say, oh my gosh, Tara's so good, but she's not. Sure, her super's okay, and if she hits all of her shots, she's pretty good. But I usually see them, and even if I have somebody like Jessie, I've killed them before. It's very sad. But she is a good brawler if you know how to use her. She's very hard to use. If you know how to use her, she can become an S tier brawler. But other than that, no. Rico, he's fat. I'm joking. He used to be better. Supercell, please change him back to his OG form. Whatever. So he's okay. He's like a junior Colt. Just his ability doesn't break stuff, so it's okay. He doesn't deal just as much damage, but he can bounce stuff off walls. So it's a good ability. It's a good brawler to have. Dynamite. See, the reason he isn't C tier is because his super deals massive damage. And I mean massive damage! But he just isn't that good when he throws his little dynamite things. They take a little bit to explode, and they're kind of slow reload. Moving on to A tier. Now there is a ton of A tier. Crow. He's not S tier because you need to know how to use him, and he's very hard to use. Low health. His poisoning does very little damage. He does very little damage, but his super is pretty good. Bull. I don't know. He's debatable. S tier or A tier. But I put him A tier because his bull rush is good. I mean, he does crazy good damage. But the problem is, this man got to get really close up. Next up, we got Pam. I would give her extremely high A tier or even S tier. Her healing ability is very good. She does nice damage. She has lots of shots, and she's long range. Even though she's like she can be kind of like a shotgun. PB, also very high A tier, not S tier, but a high A tier. Her ability knocks people. I mean, she like knocks people away. Her ability's decent. It can go very far, and she's a nice brawler. El Primo, I mean, he's close range, does nice damage. His ability is really what gives him this A tier. He can easily move around the map. Next up, we have Sprout. Reason he's not S tier, again, he's not the greatest health. Reload takes a little bit of time. But other than that, he's a very good brawler. It's a very impressive brawler. He's very good. Max, he can go extremely fast. Extremely fast. The reason he isn't S tier, again, he doesn't deal the greatest damage. He's okay. He's debatable. You could put him in S tier. Jackie, yeah, she made it pretty far. Jackie is definitely a very good brawler. She might have to get a little bit close, but when she uses her super, it's very good, and she is pretty high damage. Tick, definitely A tier. He belongs up here. Not S, not B, but A tier, 100%. He's very good thrower, very useful in very many situations, and his super is a nice way to get people off of you. Like, his super does crazy damage, and if there's a bull rushing you, use the super. Now the bull's at very low health, and you can actually finish them off. I enjoy that about him. Colt, 100% belongs A tier. I mean, his super does crazy damage. He in general does crazy damage, and his super breaks through walls. 100% belongs up here. S tier brawlers. 8-bit, very high damage, extremely high damage. He might be slow, maybe slow reload, but his super is very good, and he is a very good brawler. Frank, 100% S tier. His super is crazy good. He does high damage. He's a very good brawler. EMZ, nice brawler. Her super's pretty good. Her abilities, just good in general. She definitely belongs to be up here. Alright. This is probably one of the first brawlers you'll unlock. But look how far she's made it. Rosa. Her super is... I'll just be honest, it's too overpowered. With Rosa, you deal great damage. But there is barely, there's barely, when you use a super, you barely get hit. There's no damage done to you. You practically just are invincible at that moment. It's crazy. Moving on. Mr. P. Great brawler. He can hit over walls. He can do great stuff. And his ability, it can find people. It's very good. Now, Leon is amazing. His ability's great. His damage is good. He's just overall great brawler. Last but not least, Spike. Who doesn't like Spike? His ability's good. His damage is good. It's just an all-around perfect brawler. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a nice video to make. Tell me down below if you guys agree or disagree. Thanks for watching. Don't like or subscribe. Just comment on the video. That's all we ask. Thank you, and see you guys next time.